Hello, this is Doug Tengnan from World Market Advisors, and this is what we talk about when we talk about markets. How should we look at the market during crazy times like this? In our last discussion, I mentioned that we should look at the market as a junior financial partner, someone we need to listen to but not take orders from. Well, I got that idea from a writer named Ben Graham, sometimes known as the Dean of Value Investing. He wrote a book about 70 years ago called The Intelligent Investor. Well, we all want to be intelligent. And in this book, he describes someone known as Mr. Market. Mr. Market is your partner. Imagine you have a business and you've invested money. And Mr. Market, every day, he tells you what he thinks your business is worth. Sometimes he has a ridiculously high price. Sometimes he has a ridiculously low price. Well, what should you do with his pricing, the prices he offers you every day? For the most part, you ignore it unless you want to trade with him. You can take advantage of the daily prices if you want to, or you could just leave it alone. That is, if Mr. Market is saying your price is incredibly valuable, you might want to sell to him, or at least sell part of it. On the other hand, if Mr. Market is depressed and downbeat and thinks there's no future at all, he might value your business at pennies on the dollar, in which case you might want to pick up a few more. In any case, the value of your business isn't determined by Mr. Market. The value of your business is determined by the fundamentals underlying that business. This, Ben Graham says, is the distinction between the investor and a speculator. The investor looks at market changes and looks at opportunities to acquire and hold suitable securities at suitable prices. A speculator wants to anticipate and profit from market fluctuations. Well, we've certainly had lots of market fluctuations. But Mr. Market needs limits. He needs your perspective. And most of all, he needs to be let alone to do what he does best. And what's that? He grows your wealth by reflecting the dynamism of the economy, but he grows it over the long term. And that's what we think about when we should think. And that's what we should think about when we think about the market. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.